Yeah, it kind of like, the video kind of pertains to this video that I just uploaded about the control structure. But what's good, everybody? It's not going to be that long a video. Just want to go live. A lot of talk about Joe Biden. Everybody talking about Joe Biden's speech, which, like I said yesterday, I mean, I don't know if it was a plan to go that way or if that was just a backfire of energy. But literally, you got Democrats, even, you got people who, are like, whoa, like, we ain't signed up for this shit. It's like, yo, he ain't talking, I'm not, I mean, which is a good thing, but, look around your area. I know I'm looking around my area, and, just like at City Hall yesterday, I mean, not yesterday, but the days before when I was at City Hall, and the demeanor of the people, I mean, Joe Biden ain't divide shit. How you gonna divide something that's already divided? When you think about it, how you gonna divide something that's already divided? The way I look at it, it's perfect timing. I mean, whether they're controlling the energy or using the energy, this is the perfect time to do the shit, because I look around and division is at an all-time high. It's at an all-time high. I see a lot of people, in fear and, back and forth with each other. I'm in some of these groups with the Trumps, back to school, and all this, and all, it's just so much crap, man. It's just nonstop division. Everywhere you look, division. Everybody's fighting, and everybody's got some shit they're upset about and wanna, instead of talk about it, everybody just wants to fucking keep dividing. So Joe Biden just came in and, whatever, the White House or whatever you want to call it, with the sick ritual, just playing the same energy. Like fuck, everybody else divided. Here, why don't I just come up on here and just straight divide, even create more division? So that's what's going on. What's up, Wicked Future Garrett? Free? I mean, think about it. Look around you. I'm seeing it every day, especially here in Rochester. You talk about division. Good Lord Almighty. Is there some division going on? And that kind of goes with the video that I've uploaded. They're controlling us, guys. They ain't using numbers and letters and shit to control us. They're using images. They're using something that's always been in existence, something that they never gave the American people, and that is image. All right? Logo. All right? Everything was done with pictures. That's how it was done. That's how they control us now. And if you think about it, it's kind of pretty crazy that They use images to control us, you know? Not numbers or letters and numbers, that's behind it. That's the formula used to manipulate things. But they straight use images. Just look at it. All they got to do now, think about it, is beam an image, and everybody knows what that is. You know, look at logos. You know, look at like the Nike logo. They used to say Nike. They had the swoosh sign with Nike. Now you just put the swoosh anywhere, everybody knows what it is. You know, they had to make it powerful by using words. Think about it. I mean, that's what it is. It's all image. Everything is done by an image. You know? Think about it. That's how they control us. They're using images to control us, man. You know? And it runs deep. You know? Right, exactly. AV, it's like the picture of Jesus. Close your eyes right now and don't speak it. Say the word Jesus. Watch what image pops into your fucking head, man. That image of Jesus. I don't give a damn what anybody says. That image of Jesus will pop in your head. You know, with the brown hair, you know, that image that they put out in front of us. That's how they control us, with image. It's how it's always been. You know? It's always been with the image, and they're doing it today. They have TVs, they have phones, they have all this other stuff to keep us divided. You know, think about it. Why is all this division here? It's this energy is here from somewhere. Where's it coming from? Got to be careful what you're looking at, what you're watching, what you're paying attention to. You know, all these things. That's why it's important to go into nature, because guess what? They ain't beaming no images to you. That shit is all nature. That shit is all natural. Ain't no images being suggested to you. There's no numbers being suggested to you, and there's no letters being suggested to you. Yes, there's some signs, and you know, but when you go really out, ain't none of that in there. You know, nothing to suggest anything to your subconscious mind. Nothing. Just straight nature. And then when you're open like that, nature will talk to you. You know, it'll talk to you. It'll speak to you instead of the fucking TVs and devices speaking to you. Your actual creation will start to speak to you. You know, and that's one thing we gotta learn. They gotta understand. You know, think about it. Division. Where do you think division comes from? It's in everything. You know, districts. We live in districts. We live in divisions, subdivisions. In the NFL, they have divisions because it's all about keeping you divided, and they're using football, basketball, teams, images, logos to fucking keep you divided everywhere you look. You know, of course, this is the new wave. Is the emojis, guys. You know, we see 100, we know what that means. We see a face, we know what it means. This is how they control us, guys, with images. You know, and when you understand this, you could recreate your own image. You know, and that's what it is about waking up and changing yourself. We didn't change up any, you know. We didn't change our name. I mean, some of us did, but I mean, we didn't change our names and our social security numbers. I mean, some of us did, but think about it. They use numbers, social security numbers, letters, your name, and created a fictitious motherfucker out of you. Meanwhile, you're somebody else. This is how you gotta view world. You are a image, a reflection of light, a being, a soul, whatever you want to call it. You gotta embody that and be that, and your whole life will change. You realize that, yeah, man, when we woke up, we are no longer that old person. We changed our image. That's all we did. We changed our fucking image. You know, people say, oh man, you changed, man, you're not the same person. You goddamn right, man. I done changed my image. Imagine that, you know. And that goes in with manifesting. When you imagine things, it becomes an image. This is how it works, guys. You know how much shit I done manifested in my life? You know? And the numbers back it up. That's when you see shit in reverse, to where, like, oh shit, look at this situation. Then you look at the numbers, you're like, holy shit, the numbers back it up. Well, the image came first. See, they created this matrix with square feet, you know, numbers, letters, spelling. Spelling is 100% to enslave you. Think about it. Look at the old languages and look how different it is. They couldn't enslave us with pictures, guys, and logos. Nah, they needed to cast a spell. They needed to do some spelling games on us, you know? The shit runs deep, guys. It runs deep. What's good, Red? Instrumental, Disciples. It runs real deep. Very, very, very deep. You know? If you think about it, it's all imagery. All right? That's all they're doing is they learned how to manipulate energy, man. This is what they did, guys. You know? This is how they did it. This is how they did it. So, exactly. They created an imagination. That's what we're living in. We're living in an imagination. They even call it nation. You know, think about it. They call it a nation. They call them nations. Well, their imagination. Somebody created that imagination and manifested in this reality. And the one that did it controls it. You know? That's how we are controlled, guys, by images. You know? Remember, light reflects in our eyes and we see images. That's the first thing. Boom. Fuck all the other shit. All the other shit was recreated around it. You know? Look at the oldest languages, pictures. You know? Languages, cultures still use pictures. It's ironic they're trying to switch them over to numbers. I mean, not numbers, letters, which are symbols. You know? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that some shit? They're trying to switch over to Chinese language like they did Vietnamese language. And another, I think there was one other language in Asia they switched over to letters. Why do they do that? Man, it's easier to control people with these angles. All right? When you look at our alphabet, it's all angles. All right? They're all angles. And that's just this is how all this shit works, man. You think about it. Images and logos. Everything is, look at your street signs. Look at your street signs. Guys, look at the street signs. Exactly. Our two of the week are exactly Truth Rising TV. Because when you look at the ancient languages, if they communicated on paper with pictures, how the fuck were they communicating without it? They were doing paintings on walls and carvings and whatever else they did. What about from man to man, or woman to woman, woman to man? How the fuck was they communicating, guys? Think about this shit. You know? So they control with images. And they're doing the same thing right now to control us. Did not one thing change when you look at it. Look at logo graph. You know, it's straight still logos. You know, you see a Burger King sign, a McDonald's sign, we know what it is. Look for the sign. Yeah, you know, look for that. Oh, let's look for that sign. Oh, look out for that sign. That's why you go in nature and you get motherfucking lost, because the only signs that's gonna point you anywhere is you gotta look up. All right, you gotta look up. You gotta see the sun, and at night you gotta see the moon and stars. And if it's cloudy, you gotta look at the direction the clouds are going. And you understand, well, we know they're not gonna go this way. We know they're not gonna go that way. So that's the direction I need to be headed. And I'll get into the general area. You know, this shit is deep, man. We got to really look at what's actually controlling us. It's just images. That's it. That's how we live our life. Well, we think that we're supposed to go to work every day, send our kids to school, and eat at 9 o'clock, and this and that, and do this and do that, and that's what we think. That's what we think we gotta do. We just all fucked up, guys. We in bad shape. As I say, we gotta recreate our image. We gotta recreate our image, guys. So that's what pretty much what the video that I posted was about. Is just like, hey man, we gotta look out in the nature, man. Nature is the only way to true understanding. Because we could do all this, we could do all that, we could be as whatever. No, we're never gonna know it all. We're never gonna know, this much. We're never gonna know that much. Just gotta look at nature. And it'll reach out and touch you. Like, look at me, I've been here, motherfucker. I've been here. Look at me, I'm here. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm going to places that I've been, and with a little help from some, another person. It's like, damn, how the fuck waking me up to shit that I didn't even know, And then it creates a ripple effect and puts a lot of pieces together, And then you look around, we know how we're controlled. Well, how do we? Well, a lot of us, we turned off the TV. Oh, and we're on the devices and the computers and shit. Well, guess what? That's just as worse. The TV screen ain't shit but a computer screen. So, are we really, we might be tying ourselves down more. They might be beaming some shit through the screen that hinders you from being human. That hinders you from seeing what is, And if you look at all the division right now, like it's insanity. You drive down the street, motherfuckers like, fuck, move out the motherfucking way. I remember a couple weeks ago, I'm in the damn drive-thru of the bank. I'm getting cussed out. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, goddamn, do I got a target on me? Nah, because there's some certain energy here. And that shit's embodying a lot of motherfuckers. There's murders all over the United States. Turmoil, like crazy shit, wicked shit. Murders, stabbings, just people just don't give a fuck about each other at all over the place. It's rampant. Drugs are at an all-time high. Escapisms that are all-time high. Gambling. You got drug addiction, alcohol addiction, sex addictions, all kind of addictions are at an all-time high because people are trying to escape the image they've been put in. It's that simple. You've been put in an image and you so scared that you're trying to escape it. Meanwhile, the people that, your fellow human being, which we're supposed to be reaching out and touching, not literally, but, touching with the light, we're supposed to be, creating those bonds and say, man, look at that, look where we got to be headed. Especially when these psychopaths are disregarding nature, there's a problem. They have no regard for nature whatsoever. When nature is what gave them the power they got. They're against it. They want to ravage it. They can't stand it. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Yo. But yeah, man. This is what is happening, guys. And what's going on is humanity is coming into a crash course with its image. Think about it, man. Think about this image. You see some people, you be like, how? You be like, how are they 500 fucking pounds? How do they have a gobble neck? How do they have a stomach in the how do they got an ass in the front and the back? Like, how do they have double arms? You know, they don't look in the fucking mirror? No, because they can't see their fucking image, guys. This shit is deep, man. They can't see their image. Why is this motherfucker don't understand this? Why they don't understand? Because they can't see their image. They have the inability to see their image. What are they looking in? They looking in black mirrors. And this goes into the black mirror. You're not gonna get no reflection of yourself off no black mirror. You know? Yeah, people could wake up on the internet. No, you're not waking up. What you're doing is you're using their system, okay, to tap inside your mind slightly to push you to awaken, to like unravel the zeros and ones, the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s that's in you. You got to come off there and get out into the universe. All right. The matrix is here. It's a lot of unraveling we got to do. We're supposed to be getting out into the universe, getting into nature, tapping in, pulling in, and then only you'll see how real everything really is. You know? This shit is pretty deep, you know? So that's what it all boils down to. In a nutshell, it's images we're controlled by. And look around you. These street signs, the way the streets are made, you know? It's an image, man. They're beaming an image to you. Look at all these signs. This sign right here ain't got no words on it, but we know to stop. We know to yield. We know this. We know that. You know? The shape of them. It's all in squares. Squares. Yeah, it's a triangle, but it's a half of a fucking square. All right? Some are triangles, but that's still half a square. You know? And it's how they control us. Everything. So, breaking the fast drains my energy. It does. It does. This is why I don't eat in the morning. I'll have, like, you know, fruits, shit you're supposed to. All that other shit they want you to eat, you know, Dunkin' Donuts, fucking McDonald's, have it your way, anytime, anyway. That breaks your fast, man. You ain't supposed to be doing that shit. And what are they using to do it? Logos. They're beaming logos to your ass. So you driving down the street, damn, I'm hungry. Even if you ain't paying attention, looking straight, it crossed your path of your windows. It crossed to where they know images get beamed odds in your damn eyes. People know what they're doing, man. You know? So they know what they're doing, guys. You know? Look on the back of all these cars. Look on the back of all these cars. We know what it is. It's a Chevy sign. It's a BMW sign. It's a Honda sign. We know what it is. Symbols control our reality. You know? That's what it represents. And it's also a form of communication. You know, these motherfuckers actually communicating with each other. You know? So, you know, change your image. And that's what we did. You know, when we change, we level up, we're just changing our image. We're just slightly altering our image. You know? So, shout out to all you guys this morning. AV, Blink. You know? And that's a part of D-Vision. They create the image, and then they know how to D-Vision that shit. Because you're looking at it, so they create D-Vision. they gonna divisionize your ass and keep you in this compartment, that whatever one they want to put you in. You know? That's why Joe Biden came out, tried to divide the entire fucking nation. People are mad, but guess what? People are still divided. And it's still causing division, more division. You know? Even on the side it looks good, like, wow, look, but it's still creating more division. You know? I mean, look at Donald Trump. He's an image. You know, the orange man. All they got to do is put his face up. He could create love and hate right off the bat by a face. Same thing with Joe Biden. You put his face up, boom. How you think they control entertainment? Get these beautiful faces. Now they can put a face up. Oh, he wears Nike. Sell Nikes with him. Gatorade. You know, sell cologne, clothing line. Put a face on it. The image. Get you to buy this and buy that and buy this. You know? Even you break it down to like just us. You know what I mean? We're all images. You know? We're all images. Because they know when your eyes open, there is a... Damn, this dude was laying on the fucking street. They know when your eyes open, there is a... I don't know the scientific word for it, but there is a signal that goes from your eyes to whatever is outside of it to back to your eyes. Reflect back to your eyes. So they know that they because they know you're sending and receiving signals at every moment them eyeballs are open. So it's out, in, out, in, out, in, you know? It's crazy. You know, they call your eyes vision, and then there's something called division, which keeps you apart. Like, what the fuck kind of sick, twisted reality we living in, guys? You know? When you sit there and look at it, you like, man, we in bad shape. We in very bad shape. You know? And honestly, that's the fastest form of communication. You know, we're in the English language. We're fucked up. We're in bad shape. You know what I'm saying? It's complex. It's a broken, it's an incomplete language. The only one. You know, other languages are simple, to the point. Wadao, that's it. That's like I said yesterday. This is why, you know, Asian, you know, the Chinese and, you know, stuff like that. It's simple, simple, simple. One fucking word. That's it. They could bust down an entire fucking 20-page medical document in Chinese, and that shit is simple to the point. You know, look up Chinese medicine formulas versus American medicine formula. You gotta go to school to learn the American way, but the Chinese way, 5 fucking minutes. You're like, damn, how the fuck? This is crazy information. But you gotta go to school for the other one. Like, what? It's the same thing, but the actual simplest way is the best outcome. You know, that's how they structured this reality. Look around, look at this shithole, man. You know? And it's because humans have lost their image. You know? They look in the mirror, but guess what? That mirror is reflecting a different image. You know? They don't even see themselves, man. That shit is crazy, guys. You know? So back to the division. Joe Biden ain't do nothing but playing the energy that's here. It's a massive, I don't know what the shit is, but everywhere you go, you see shit, crazy shit. Yesterday I was somewhere, dude just asked the one guy, hey, how you doing, man? Fuck that, man. Fuck that, man. I ain't doing all right. Wow. He was like, oh, my bad, bro. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, this is crazy mentality. No wonder why there's homicides every day and shootings and stabbings. You know? It's crazy, man. Yeah, that's how it works. Nobody is divided but you. We got to look at ourselves, man. You know? And it is playing in the energy, man. I seen the buying and shit. I'm like, well, this just fits right in. The shoe fits. This is the energy they have out here. So however they put this energy out, I don't fucking know. But he came out and played right in it, and it worked. Because now you got more division, and then you start seeing more Trump, Mar-a-Lago shit. And I'm like, God damn. Then they're talking about Biden. I'm like, wow, they are really putting us against each other. You know? And then this shit trickles down to our everyday lives, and people start bickering with each other, and families start fighting with each other because, you know, the littlest thing, and then they got this shit on their mind, and then next thing you know, it's crazy, man. You know? So, it's the world we live in, man. You know? What's good, Pale Horse Rider? So, what's up, Wolf? God, I came across an interview by Dr. Phil and she's deemed crazy, but she had some serious MK Ultra done to her. She's still working with nobody would even recognize her. Damn. An attractive person, yeah, a specific ratio of angles into the face. Exactly. Yeah. Shout out to maybe that is exactly 100% right. It's 100% right. Look at, I got a car in front of me. I got a guy with a handicap sticker on behind me, throwing his hands out the window, you know, blowing his fucking horn, and I'm behind, and there's a car in front of me. There's traffic. Like, where the fuck am I going? You know? This is how it is, man. This energy's just here, and people are embodying it. You know? And shout out to all y'all going to New York City. I mean, even that, there's a lot of, like, people scared and just too much. God damn, man, like, it's too much. Like, what image you got in your mind? Like, you know? If you want to make something happen, make it happen. You know? And that's, you know, and that goes into thought. You know? Because before something is put out, it's thought, it's imagined, and then it's manifested. You know, then it comes out as an image. Comes out in an image. You know, and that's how you manifest. You know, so it's just crazy, man. But all the shit that I feast my eyes on today, I should be pissed off, cussing people out, doing this, doing that. But I make sure my day, man, I'm helping people, saying hi, being nice, smiling. You know, I'm doing my little 360-degree radius and letting that resonate out. You know, and that's what we got to do. You know, staying in the house, all that dumb shit. Being like staying on the computer or whatever the fuck, you're doing what they want you to do. Point blank period. You're out the way. They don't give a fuck what you talk about, what you say. You know, they don't care. You know, they don't give a fuck. They're like, well, they're where we want them. We want them on a computer. We want them in the house and isolated. They're not going to talk to nobody and infect nobody with the virus, the human virus. And you know, that's where we want them. And that's crazy. So, you know, that's why we got to be out there, man. We got to put the energy into the universe. All right. That's why, like, the YouTube, like, I like this, but I'm all about getting out. It feels so good. Even though they're at City Hall, I don't know out of the Erie County, but it felt good to have somebody that knows something's not right. Even the other guy up top, even some of the people that walked up. One Spanish guy that was handicapped, they tried to set up, you know, for a scapegoat. He was cool as hell. Those are the angels. Those are the people that they feel what we're doing. They could relate in some form and understand it. They might be speaking a different language on the frequency, but guess what? They match. They're matching, you know? And then you can still see there's still hope. You know, after I left that situation, I'm like, man, there's still hope because If those were all out fucking lost people, you know, if it was those people in that line, oh, it would have been problems. But those people weren't there. That was just the middle. These are middle ground. These are the working class. City Hall is a beautiful place for interactions like that. Like, that was just a glimpse. That's the working class. Those are the people in the middle that'll either fall to the wayside or they may be woken up, you know? And you've seen that. So, you know, we got to be out, man. We want change. Well, how we going? This is a part of man. How can we talk about manifesting and don't manifest shit? Like, what? We talk about manifesting and doing this and doing that, but we ain't out talking and speaking and trying to, you know, come together. I mean, that's crazy, you know? So, you know, at least give your effort and put it out, you know? Like me, I may retire and be like, yo, I'm good. I put enough energy out there and that energy gonna come back, you know? My time's up. You know, go back and look at shit we used to talk about, see all the new faces. It'll make you proud, like a proud dad or a proud mother. You know, to see people that we never heard from. You know, and once in a while I'll go browse through like old conspiracy theories when you first wake up. You know, like our dinosaurs or, you know, flat earth or the moon or the Illuminati. And you see all these new people talking about this shit and you just smile like, wow, man, we were doing this years ago. And look at this. There's a whole new generation. Well, we all helped put the energy out. You know, we caught the energy from our earlier pioneers, you know, and we just projecting the same image. You know, this image might go back to the days of Jesus. Because when you read the Bible, well, some of us, I could relate to this shit. So we just projecting the same fucking image, you know? So, you know, I mean, it's just the way it goes, man. So, that's the way I look at it. Is we got to put this work in, whether it's alone. I do this shit every fucking day, you know? Whether it's alone or with our brothers and sisters, do it. You know, put your piece out. You know? Put your piece out. So, yeah, if you haven't had a chance to check out the video I uploaded, it's about, you know, I'm literally just walking. Boom, here's nature. Like, look, I'm here. I've been here all along, you know? And I always acknowledge it, but, you know, I'm just saying it's just, you know, I'm putting a different emphasis on it now. You know? Because that's what it boils down to. It's a battle. It's a battle of nature and the matrix, you know? Can you break free from the motherfucker? Get back to the basics. Use what's here. You know, I believe if shit was a turn, you know, it would be a reversed world where now we would deconstruct the matrix and make it more natural, you know? We would deconstruct this bitch. Fuck. So, you know, beam your image. Like Batman, you know? We'll be in Gotham City, New York. Let's beam our image on the motherfuckers on in the area. You know, that's all you're doing. That city needs some more energy. It needs some good energy, some different shit. You know? But shout out to all you guys, AV, Blink, Rick James, Sammy, Free, Daria, what's good all y'all? Pale Horse Rider, Brother Cuts. I think I said Free already. Jules, I'm not reading names twice. Wolf God. Shout out to you. Red Instrumental. Truth Rising TV, what's good? Disciples. If I'm missing anybody, shout out. know, again, we're being ruled by, you know, let's break free from this matrix, you know, images. Reverse your mind, you know, recreate your mind, reimagine. So that's what it's all about, because you could bring it into existence, man. Everything is possible, you know. People don't believe in it, you know, because they you know, don't have a belief in themselves, and that's a image of themselves, you know. Yeah, we gotta wonder, you know, can we with it? You know, can we even see ourselves? We see a reflection. I mean, that's what we think we look like, but do we really look like that? Or is that just our image here in this matrix? You know? Gotta wonder. You know, it makes you wonder, these motherfuckers, why would they create a fictitious entity? Maybe they know something we don't. They use numbers and letters and created something fake. And you look at this matrix and everything that's built upon, they created letters and numbers, but they use the image to control us. So before the numbers and letters, it's an image. That's what they use to control us. The numbers is just extra shit that makes it like a computer, simplified and calculated, like a calculated targeting of our minds, of our bodies, of our foods, of nature. This is calculated shit. This is how they work this matrix. You know? So, and when you go on to nature, you can see like, oh, these motherfuckers, look at how perfect this shit is. This is what they did. They done looked how perfectly structured, how perfectly balanced this shit is, how dangerous it is. And you know, hey, when you have a matrix, you know, if you use the principles of nature, this motherfucker gonna be dangerous. We need some people to be on the bottom. We need some people to be in the middle, and we need some people to be on top. We need people expendable. You know, that's how nature works. Like it or love it, it don't matter. That's how it is. Things are meant to be eaten by other things, and that's how they created this shit. So how could you be mad? You know, we just gotta realize that and be like, nah, you know what? I want this shit to be natural. I don't want it to be manipulated by you. You know, who knows how long a human being is supposed to live anyway? We might be living longer. Supposed to be living longer. You know, we get injected at birth. What kind of shit is that? They might be having some serum in there that makes it to where we can't even you know, live out our age for some reason. It's crazy. Shout out to all the new subscribers that came over from, just got a message that came over from auditing Erie County. You know, I'll do some work, but I'm on a whole different, I'm doing something all totally different. So hopefully, you know, set off some things in people's minds, you know, so. But you know, maybe, you know, think about it. This matrix is built off of a certain height. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. It's crazy, man. When you really look at how this shit is structured, you're like, damn. You know? And that's all they did, is they used all the principles of nature. So. And then they went and created their own shit on top of that has nothing to do with nature. It don't work like nature, and it goes against nature. So, but yeah, guys, but that's about it for me, man. Just the whole thing is just a principle of the division right now. It's crazy in this world, man. Especially here in my city, it's like out fucking rages, man. It's like, man, even neighbors don't say hi. You know, you got neighbors fuck, man, it's crazy, man. It's mind blowing. You know, I know a lot of people in the relationships right now are fucking at each other's throats. It's like this is their energy right now. So Biden just came in. Hey, I'm about to jump into fucking energy. Hey, fuck it, MAGA Republican. This is some new shit. I'm like, whoa, this motherfucker went 0 to 100 real quick. And goddamn. So hopefully that's like, you know, spark a turn of events of creating more, you know, coming together. But who knows? So it's just wild, man. But this is the time, you know, this was that energy, man. It's around us all over the place, man. You know? It's all over the damn place. So figured I'd just come in, throw out this good energy. And remember, man, we've been controlled by images, so we got to be careful when we're on these devices and shit and doing certain shit, because, you know, you might get beamed the wrong motherfucking image, and next thing you know, we done embodied this damn energy, you know? And I'm gonna guarantee, I don't want to like manifest no shit like this, but I already know there's gonna be somebody that comes to divide us up in what you call it, in New York City. My phone's getting hot. Guaranteed, there will be something that there will be some type of riffraff, but it'll be, you know, it'll be all sniffed the fuck out and whatever, and then you know, it'll be a good thing. But there's gonna be, I already know it. I could already tell the energy is here, and you know. But if people were to come with a projection of just flowing, we'd be all right. But I already know, because of the ripple that some people have, you know, and that's just, you know, I get it. We're all at early stages, you know. That's just like a point I was at when I first got with people, that, you know, you're gonna have that. But, you know, we should, you know, learn to understand and be like, well, let's go with the flow. You know, you jump in 2 feet, like, fuck it. All right, boom, we in, we out here. But just because of that, I already know, because I understand energy, that there's gonna be something, I don't know, somebody, you know, some type of, like something small, like, yo, what the fuck, really? Like, come on, man. Like, we sniffed that out. All right. So, and this will be a stepping stone, you know. So, shout out to all you guys. Much love, and you know, I'll chop it up with you guys later. Like I said, man, be careful, because this energy is here. It can embody you. Because, like I said, they're going to touch on every aspect of our lives to create this turmoil, to create division amongst us. All right. And, you know, it is what it is. Peace and love, everybody.